What's up, YouTube? Today's an exciting day. I'm outside organizing my fishing shed where I have all my float tubes, my nets, my flippers, my rods, my reels, all of that. And today I want to show you this really cool upgrade that Catch Cam Nets did. You guys watched me use Catch Cam Nets literally all summer, and they just came out with their 2020 nets, which when you have a good net like a Catch Cam net, it's hard to believe they would be any better. But they made it even better, I'm telling you. So I'm going to show you guys their upgrades, but I'm also going to show you guys the different ways you can use your net and your GoPro on your net for all different angles and views and video. So I'm going to give you the whole rundown right now. Let's go. Okay, so this here is a new 2020 net in this new green color. Let's get it in the sunlight so you can see. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. And this is my old one, the original model. I just got a replacement net that I need to put on, but I actually got a new house, so it's in a box somewhere. But I was able to get a replacement net, which was awesome. I use this net all summer. I like the long handle because it doubles as a walking stick, and when I'm carrying heavy loads like multiple float tubes on long hike-ins for clients, it's nice to have that walking stick. Now, this new net, I can put the longer handle on, no problem. I just put one of their new 2020 shorter ones on for the time being. You can see this is a little bit of a different shape. I'm gonna put in the description box exactly what this one is and exactly what this one is so you guys can compare. And I will put the name of each different size and shape of these nets as well as the handle, so when you're deciding which one you want, you know exactly which to compare it to in size. So you can see here. The shape of this is really convenient, and the deep bag is also really important, so 10 out of 10 for sure on either size, whichever way you go with. If I was float tubing, this size here, like the pig trout, would be my choice because I like a bigger net. But they used lighter tubing on the new nets, so they are a lot lighter. They had some feedback that they are heavy, which if you guys watch some of my videos where I'm scooping up big trout, I struggle to extend that and hold the weight of that and the fish while netting the fish. I mean, I do it, but I'm not the strongest person in the world. So I really appreciate how light this is for sure. But I'm just going to jump right to it and tell you my very favorite thing about the new 2020 Catch Cam nets, and that is this release here. So the way it works is, you know, just standard, you push that down, pull the handle out, and that makes it easy for packing and traveling and putting in your car, truck, whatever you need. Just makes it smaller, especially if you have a long handle like that one. And the reason I like this quick release so much is because their previous ones were with a screw, and mine was always coming loose. It's actually not in there right now. It's probably rolling around in the bed of my truck, but it was always coming loose and unscrewing, which wasn't a big deal. I wasn't mad about it, but when I saw this, I was like, brilliant. So that's a major upgrade for sure. Another really cool thing about Catch Cam nets is now, since making their 2020 nets, they have gotten a patent. So congrats to Catch Cam. You mount the camera here, and it really works with so many different types of cameras. GoPro is what I've been using, and I recommend using with it. But you can go on their website and see that you can pretty much use any camera with it, and it's just such a cool idea. So I'm really, really happy for them that they got a patent. It is so hard to get a patent, so congrats, guys. You should feel so, so proud. All right, you guys, so without further ado, I am going to hook my GoPro up to this and show you some of my favorite ways to use the net. I'll also probably overlay some footage of me using the net these ways, like in the field fishing. So you put the GoPro in its case. Catch Cam was the one that I found out about this. This is a new little clip, so this is not the one I would recommend. The one I have is buried in my camera case somewhere. But get a 360 swivel mount, and I will link it. You can get it on Amazon for like $7.99. I've bought like 5 of them, so I'll link it so you get the exact one. I highly recommend that, because then you can just move your GoPro all around real easily, and it holds it a little higher too, which is nice. But for right now, this is okay, just your standard GoPro mount. So the first way, probably my most used way, is just facing forward like that. So you'll see my GoPro right there is facing the net. So when I go to scoop the fish, it's getting the fish in the net. And you can kind of play around with angles, angle it down like I tend to do, just get the fish, angle it up, get the fish in the background and all that. You can do either one. Now if I had a swivel, I would just turn it around and face it for me. That's why I would recommend that one. And then when you're facing it towards you, what's cool is you can plop this down, angle it at you, and all of a sudden you have your very own tripod in your net. So you can hold your fish like this, hold it out, you get the cool background in you, all that, and literally you now have a tripod disguised as a net. So as a selfie stick, you would simply hold it out, angle the camera at you. I've done this a lot, I like this a lot. Hold a fish, whatever, smile with your friends, kick around in your float tube, and now you have a cool new angle. So that's just 3 ways right there. And remember, you can use camera, video, self-timer, time-lapse. So there's so many different ways that you can do it. Okay, and keep in mind with the swivel, you could face it to the side, you can do crazy things like that. You can flip it around. What I like about the swivel is you can have it facing the fish, scoop the fish, flip it around, face you, hold the fish, take a picture, let it go. This way the fish is out of the water for the minimum amount of time possible. So just remember when you're looking on their website, I think they are offering discounts on the older models. When you're looking on there, just remember about those upgrades. The biggest ones are the release and the lightness. I like that because I'll be taking a really big net of catch cams to Florida here in less than a month. I always go for my winter break in December. So the fact that it breaks down like that, now I can take a really big net, break it down into 2 pieces and fit it in my suitcase, which is unreal. So if you want a really versatile size net for like your everyday fishing, I'd recommend the size of my 2021. If you're a guide and do more that type of fishing, I would recommend this one. This is like my favorite length and size and all that, but I really can appreciate this, especially like on a river, wet wading around. You can fit that one easily in your wading belt and just walk around, whereas that one is a little bit more of a chore. So definitely check them out. I will link everything below. If you guys have any questions about catch cam nets, please ask me. 2 guys own it. They're made in the USA and they're from the East Coast and they're great people. So supporting them, as always, supports me and supports an American-made small business with fishermen involved. Who doesn't like that? We're all fishermen here, right? Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Like I said, comment if you have any questions or ideas or thoughts about catch cam nets, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!